This episode of the Answer is Yes Baja Sessions is brought to you by Baja Bound Insurance Services. Driving to Mexico? You can buy and print out your Mexican auto insurance policy online in minutes with their easy-to-use website. They also have great travel information to help you plan your trip south of the border. Visit bajabound.com, the easiest way to get Mexican auto insurance.
Hello and welcome to the Baja Sessions segment of the Answer is Yes podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to apologize for not having a show out last week. I know many of you listen to these every week, and I really appreciate that. With the holiday and everything, I didn't record either one of my shows, and I really enjoyed the week off. We've actually recorded quite a few shows now, and I've enjoyed doing every single one of them. I think for today's purposes, based on what's going on with the border and everything, we're going to talk about that. I'm not going to have a guest on today, but I wanted to give some relevant information. So what I did earlier today is I reached out on my social media channels and just asked people to weigh in on what they've seen at the border firsthand. By the way, this is not going to be a political show, and I don't want to hear anybody weigh in politically as opposed to what's going, oppose or in support of what's going on down there. I just want to give some relevant information about travel and getting through and what's happening or what people have seen in terms of abilities to travel back and forth. Please keep in mind, there is a lot of businesses south of the border that rely on our tourism south, like the wine country that we talk about so much, because my company, Baja United Wines, our Baja United Group, we import wines from the Valle de Guadalupe, and we support them, and incredible places to visit. This is one of my favorite times of year to visit. Harvest just finished, and the crowds are gone, and it's really a great time to enjoy the ambiance of the wineries and taste through the wines. People have a little bit more time in their hands to spend with you at the wineries, and it's just so beautiful down there. So I would encourage you, based on travel information, to try to get down to the wineries over this time of year. We also have the breweries down there. We had Transpeninsular owner Colin on not too long ago talking about his brewery. There's always something going on with those guys over there, all types of entertainment. And there's some incredible hotel properties just in Ensenada. And, of course, it's super easy to travel south. You can, this is the time of the year where the surf starts picking up on those northern swells. There's a lot of great spots there. So please, I encourage you to continue to support Baja and everything that you can down there when the closures and the roads permit. First and foremost, I know we have a Baja Bound insurance commercial at the intro of this show, but they're great people, an incredible resource for anything you need to know. And we'll check their website before we close the show out to see where they're at in terms of latest information. But if you don't have insurance, it's a great place to get it. It's a great way to start your trip off so that you have some assurance of having that in place and you don't have to worry. So what I thought I would do, this isn't going to be a very long show, but if you're thinking about traveling down across the border, today is, I'm recording this on Sunday night. I've opened up my social media, as I mentioned, to anybody's comments about their travel in the last few days. And I want to read some of those off so you know what people are saying. I asked for them not to be political with it and just to give me firsthand knowledge. So the Menifee News posted up, this is the newspaper, the San Diego, San Ysidro, and Otay borders, the busiest borders in the world, have been shut down due to illegals from the caravan attempting to cross the border until further notice. According to some internal information from Border Patrol, the closure of the border is indefinite, which may cause disruption to businesses right at the border, as well as those who cross the border on a daily basis to work in San Diego and Riverside County. More information to come. This was updated at 4:28 p.m. Some parts of the border have been opened. Now, I have a great little app on my phone. It's called Border Wait Times, and you can click on the Mexico border, which is good for all of them. They also have a Canadian border, and it'll give you the current wait time. So right now, San Ysidro is open with over a 2-hour wait. So I've seen worse. Tecati's open for another hour. Oh, no, they're actually closed now because it's late tonight. But Tecati's usually about half the wait time as San Ysidro is. Otay Mesa is open tonight. So, again, this show will be on tomorrow, Monday. This is Sunday night. Check out the application called Border Wait Times. And it's when you look for apps, it's BWT. It's in red, white, and blue, and you can click on Mexican borders, and it'll give you the latest and greatest as far as what's open and how long the wait time. It actually has a wait time for the car as well as walking through and then any special lanes. So that might be worth checking out. On my Facebook page, one of them, I asked, does anybody have firsthand knowledge about the border crossing today and what to expect in the next few days? Because I want to share it on the show. So Boy Jane's a photographer, famous photographer. He said he crossed this morning. It was a shit show. What do you want to know? And I said, hey, just give me any insight. So he went down Friday, no wait at crossing. Toll road is the same as always. If you remember, or if you haven't been down there, you cross through Tijuana, and as you head towards the Pacific, you can grab the toll road, and that's a really easy way to get all the way south to Ensenada. It's about a $5 toll in total. There's 3 toll booths. A little road work on the slide area south of Baja Mar, and he suggested staying away from TJ. He did add a little bit of a political statement there. We're not going to read that, Boyd. He says they got lucky this morning because they got across right before it closed. Still took 3 hours at 6 a.m. to get back north, okay? Brian Busby, he's actually one of the fuel companies that most of us racers use. He said San Ysidro is completely shut down at this point, unknown when it will reopen. Everyone is trying to cross at Otay, 6 to 8 hour minimum. Century open at Otay, but still unsure of exact wait time. Can't get a straight answer. So that was about 5 hours ago. Again, this is Sunday. Adam Gunn was down in Tecate. Looks like it took him 6 hours plus last night, which would have been Saturday night. My friend Billy Powell, he's Get It in Gear transmission out of Lake Havasu. I know he goes down a lot. He goes down to Rocky Point, though, and he says Los Algodones was about a 5 hour wait today. And he didn't even slow down going south. Jennifer Coleman, who works for Nora, she's a daily, well, maybe a daily commuter back and forth. She says back open in Otay or Tecate were never shut down. However, different situation. So I think she's referring to San Ysidro is back open, but it's been tough. Ricky, from what he's seen in the news, the last hour Otay Mesa will be closed for a while. That was 5 hours ago. Steve Sauerman, just curious, these long wait times are crossing from Mexico into the U.S. Steve, they are coming back home. If we're open on our side, you can keep on going. So those are just a few of the comments. Let's see, Danielle, at 4 p.m., San Ysidro border was closed both sides. Otay was clear with a few cars. So I'm getting that Otay is probably the best place to cross if you're coming back into the United States. But again, grab that app, Border Wait Times. It was free, and it's always pretty close. I give or take 30 minutes, but if something's open and it says it's probably more than likely open. So listen, like I said, this is going to be a short and sweet show. I just want people to get back and forth safely. Feel free to hit me up on my Facebook, or you can look at that post. It's Jim Riley. I'm from Upland, California, so I should be easy to find, or Jim Riley Racing is my other page. And you can see some of the things that people posted and the latest updates if you're unsure. And we'll do whatever we can to make sure that your travel is not interrupted. I will have a guest on next week. Thanks again for listening. I hope this was a little bit helpful for you. Please don't forget, travel to Baja. It's a great place. If you're looking for some Baja wines, BajaUnitedWines.com. We have 5 different wineries on board. And if you're in Southern California, you can find our product in a lot of bars and restaurants, mainly San Diego, Orange County. Vaughn's Pavilions all over Orange County sells Baja United Wines, which is the Monte Chinique. But if you can't find us, reach out to me. Direct message would be great, and I'd be happy to help you out. So thanks for tuning in. Look forward to hearing your comments, feedback, and putting on another show next week. Thank you.